Dysfunctional's World.
This is your boy said, Mr. Let's Talk on IG.
So, welcome to the building.
All right, we here.
We got two already in. I'm one of them, and Venus Libra is the other right now.
All right. Oh, man. Okay.
I mean, well, ain't got no ice.
That's okay. I'm turn.
Okay, knock yourself out there.
All right, I'll be back, y'all.
What's up, everybody? All right, here we go. Got the volume down. Hi, love. Hi, Venus. How you doing? Delta, what's going on? Jade, how you doing? I know all y'all missed the face just a little bit, maybe more than others for some, but we're here. We're back. How things going, Delta? We ain't talked in a minute. Everything all right? Doing good. Okay, Jade. Okay. Kia. Everything going well. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear, Delta. That's what I like to hear. All right, so we kind of touched on this topic a little bit before, but since my man said here, we gonna revisit it, and I also got a little surprise for y'all. What's up, CJ? Got a little surprise for y'all. Cause I remember a while back, and I'm not being absent. I remember somebody asked in one of the comments, they said, "How can a Cancer keep a Capricorn?" I'm gonna let y'all know right quick. Cancer can keep a Capricorn once he fed in, or he didn't got to the point where he understands that that she's family oriented. He didn't bid in on that. Hi, my Shari.
What's up, y'all? How everybody doing?
I don't know where he's at. I think he's out working, I guess. Once he buys into the family thing, a Cancer only got to do two things: keep him fed and be loyal. Because he'll naturally attract to that family routine, and it won't be a problem. But the day she misleads his trust or violates his feelings, she gonna be in for a world of hurt. That's my advice on that Cancer Capricorn. But back to you on this subject. We talked about it before, which was what are the traits that you go into looking into a marriage.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I asked my barber today, and I got a couple different traits.
Okay.
Now my barber, he's a very big God-fearing man.
Okay.
So his first thing was God in a relationship. You gotta have God.
Okay. All right.
Second thing he said was you gotta have belief in the same religion. Yeah.
Okay.
Then he said attraction, culpability,
Absolutely.
and love.
Yeah, and I like how that's all the way down there too. Yeah, because we talked about
Yeah. Because I told him that I was like, we had a topic on the podcast about this, and you can't base a relationship off of love.
That's right.
Like that can't be the number one thing you go into this relationship. It'll never work.
It won't. It's gonna die so quick.
And then he also mentioned another thing to me. What's up, Slim? How you doing? He mentioned another thing to me.
What's up?
There used to be another barber to work with him, but he died a couple years. He got killed a couple years ago. And so he was like, back then they used to talk, and he was like, people can love you and not like you.
Oh.
So.
Yep.
In a marriage situation, hey Cancer girl, in a marriage situation,
What's up? How you doing?
You gotta learn how to like the person that you're with, because it's easy to love somebody.
It is. Once you fall in love, you
there.
Yep, I agree with that. But like I said, it ain't easy to like somebody continuously, year after year after year after year. Absolutely.
So what's your take on those traits?
I agree. I agree. Those are really good traits to have. It's a few that, for me, only because, and it's funny we talk about this. I've been looking into. It's a topic, and I can't remember the exact topic of it, but it's basically when you're in a relationship and both persons believe in two different things. You know what I'm saying? They both got their own belief system, but they still make it work.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's really good. You know what I'm saying? It answers a lot of questions that I always had about stuff like this. Like,
So you and your wife don't share the same religion?
oh yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, I've always thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No.
Okay.
For people in that situation,
Hey,
I always
Lydia.
wonder, like, how do y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all, now, and it's not often, it's rare that it happens, but yeah, that's a pretty good
All
one.
right, so my Cherie said, put God first, you can't go wrong. Lydia said, being my best friend is number one. Yeah.
I think, and it's funny, had you asked me this yesterday, I would have been like, no. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
after watching the things, like, I guess they can coexist. One guy, the guy was going to the mosque, and the
Okay.
female was going to church.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And it
Gotcha.
was like on their respective days, whatever day they went, they would go. But it's funny how, little small things like when somebody sneezes, we would say bless you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe in his, they don't say anything, you just sneeze, or they say whatever. But then the woman was like, hey, don't say it unless you say bless you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He like, well, I don't say that. So she was like, well, don't say it. But they had agreed to it, like,
Right.
cool. So they learned each other. Like you were saying, they learned each other. They loved each other, but they had to learn each other.
Right.
And it's pretty good. And I ain't through watching it. It's like, 60-some minutes, but it's pretty good. And I was like, that's interesting.
I also talked to my sister last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I was telling her, what a conversation I had Saturday. Basically, my ex, respectively, is my lifeline, my life support.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told her at one point that if I can't be with you, I just don't want to be without you. So I'll be your friend.
Okay.
If I had to be. Like, if I got put into that position, I could be that.
Right.
I'd always prefer to be something more.
Right.
But I could be that.
Okay.
So she was telling me about her grandparents when she was coming up, because she said her granddad died. Her grandpa died when she was like 6 or 7, but she remembered their interaction up until then.
Wow.
And she was like, she was like, my grandpa was a Marine or a military man. He met my grandma who couldn't speak English at a bar overseas.
Wow.
And she was dancing, and from the time they looked at each other, they knew it was love.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that communication, they always communicated. Like if she get mad at him, she said, "Okay, Papa, I got you. I won't do that no more."
Right.
And if he get mad at her, he said, "Look, I forgot. I just need you to
understand
I forgot something or remind me."
That's right.
And we can make this work. And they used to talk like that. Like, it's like if you see them, they just agree. Like they'd argue.
But
they would argue in an agreeable manner. Like they wouldn't really raise their voices. They would just communicate.
Yeah, I like that.
And then my barber, since we were on this topic, he then told me about a couple that comes into the shop. I don't know if they still do or not. But they used to come into the shop, and he was like, they're like best friends. When you see these two people together, you really see they just really enjoy being around each other.
Right.
He's like, if you saw a relationship that you wanted to emulate, this would be the one. Tanya said, "Hello, my beloved black man. Hello, my beautiful black woman."
What's up? How you doing?
Okay. Dang, Venus. Hope you get that fixed ASAP.
Okay. Me too.
What's up, Annie? Oh, my Cherie said respect.
Hope you get it fixed. Hope everything work out for you. And it's funny when he was talking about the overseas stuff as he going through the comments. A lot of overseas people and American people, religions are not going to be the same. Most of the time, anyway. Most of the time. So when you meet somebody overseas, depending on where you are, they're going to believe in something different. And I know a lot of military men had faced that when they was overseas.
Yeah.
You in Thailand, you in China, you in, wherever you might be, and they don't believe in the same thing.
Believe it or not, I did a research for my son. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get
no, go ahead, come on.
Over Asia believes in Christianity and Muslim more than anything else.
Oh yeah. It's more Christians in China than there is in America. Because, they have so many more people than we do. And that's why. Yeah, it's
But they have Muslims over there too, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't know. Like, a lot of these Asian countries, the small ones, are Muslim.
Do you know the biggest population of Chinese people outside of China? Do you know where that is?
The biggest population of Chinese people outside of China would probably be Dubai.
They on the list, but nope.
Okay. Well,
Africa. It's 10 million Chinese in Africa.
Really?
10 million. China has a $3 trillion plan that might be off to globalize the world. And not overpopulate, not that, but just like we gonna send our folks over here and because they building the infrastructure in Africa. They building the railways. China's paying for it, but they said in order for us to pay for it, you have to bring our laborers in. Now, they can intermingle with yours and that's fine, but you got to bring ours in.
So they're gonna have a railroad from China to Africa?
No. They just help building up the infrastructure of Africa. You know what I'm saying? The railways and bus systems and blah, blah, blah,
so
blah,
they're
blah,
gonna
blah.
be more modern.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
But China said in order for us to give y'all this $1 trillion, y'all got to bring our people in there. Okay, so that ties directly into the whole Asian attacks that's going on here.
Okay.
Let me tell you how. Keep listening, y'all. Okay, so in China, right, they was throwing African people out of their apartments, beating them in the streets, right?
I remember that.
Right? So, okay, cool. In response to that, Africa said, hey, y'all know y'all got 10 million Chinese over here, right? Guess what's about to start happening to them? The same thing y'all doing to us. That's what started happening over there. Trickle down effect to the... Now, what happened in the United States? Asians are getting attacked. People don't want to look at that. That's where it started from. China started attacking the Africans that was in China. Africa in return said, y'all got 10 million folks over here that same thing about to happen to them that y'all doing to us. And it started happening. Now, they quelled it and squashed it really quickly.
Okay.
But it started happening. And it's just a trickle down. It spilled out. Now, over here, these Asians are getting attacked and getting attacked and getting attacked and getting attacked.
You say it's trickle down from that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What other reason would people have just to all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
hate crimes?
But on Asians, come on now. All of a sudden, they've
been bullied before.
But
not like that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Not like it is now.
Not like it is now.
This is where it's coming from. This is where it's stemming from.
Okay.
Y'all gotta, when you look it up and you see what's going on, you like, oh, and now you got all these folks passing bills. Man, this ain't even what we're supposed to be talking about. My fault.
Chinese trying to control countries in Africa. I'm half.
Whoever said that, appreciate that.
One guy, Mr. S. I don't know who you're talking to.
One
is Slim.
Oh.
Who controls the money has the power. Delta, I'm hot as fuck here in Cali. How's the baby, Taurus?
She said she hot as fuck. Where you at? What's the temperature?
The attack is not black Americans, but foreign black immigrants. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who said that one too? I appreciate
Delta.
Delta. I'm just saying, right?
I don't watch the news like that.
Bro,
I read it, but I don't watch it.
I read and I do a lot of research, y'all.
We got a lot of free time.
I don't, but even when I'm doing, what I be doing, I always got my phone with me. I always, like, you can look in there now on YouTube and it's gonna go straight to a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch none of the BS that people watch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First thing that's gonna come up in podcast is Ace and Nova. Second one gonna be dudes who make beats. Third probably gonna be you or myself. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's just, I don't be watching none of this other stuff, so I be watching stuff that's really going on. But yeah, China, they got a global plan. Global, bro. They trying to, and it's legit.
I think they're gonna take over the money.
Yeah, they telling countries, hey, listen, we will give you whatever you need. What do your country need? They doing it legitly.
Yeah, they
got the money to do it. They have the money to do it. And China knows they can't get to the top in no category. Science, technology in there, math, war. Even with the money they have, they can't get to the top.
Right.
So they said, what do China have more than anybody else? People. India, but I'm just saying, right? Which ironically is on the same continent.
They're Asian too. Yeah.
So we ain't gonna get into that. But I'm just saying, so China said, since we got more people than everybody else, we got more laborers than everybody else.
Soldiers.
And we can underbid y'all. And they right. So that's all they doing. Country to country to country. What you need? What you need? Oh, you ain't got the money for it? We'll pay for it. We'll pay for it. Just let my people come in.
Yeah.
We're going to send you 10 million people. Let them come in, get them their own section.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not. It's a great way to live and survive.
Yeah, you can't mistreat other people.
And that's what happened. That was the one thing that happened. It was a misstep, you know what I'm saying? That kind of, you know,
You can't verbally
smelling themselves a little bit.
You can't physically attack another country's people and expect them not to attack back.
Exactly. And that's what happened.
When Delta said that about the black immigrants attacking them here, that makes sense. Because black Americans, we don't rally for anything but fake causes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We march. And like somebody said, which my brother repeated, what y'all gonna do besides march and get mad?
I said that a long time ago. I said, man, listen, forget all these marches. I'm sorry. I'm what's called it. I'm more like Malcolm. Yeah.
And he said it about Malcolm too. He's like, but look what happened to Malcolm. Look who took him out. I'm like,
who took him out? Now listen,
I'm not gonna voice my opinion on that.
Right, me neither. But
I know I have my own theory of who did it. Who was behind it.
I don't believe the popular theory that's out there.
Which is?
That the Muslim did it, that the FOI did it. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I've read and I've seen, even Judge Joe Brown talked about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's too many prominent folks that talked about the FBI did it.
Yeah.
Period.
I can see that.
And had evidence after evidence after evidence after evidence.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I think people are missing who they talk to convince to get it done. Like
okay.
Like for instance, have you seen the Black Messiah, the Judas and the Black Messiah?
But I know the movie. I
know the
haven't
movie.
seen.
Okay, so you heard the story, the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so even though they had somebody poison him in his sleep, the police went in and shot him. The next morning, he couldn't wake up when they kicked the door in. His girl was trying to wake him up and shake him.
Right.
And they shot him 3-4 times while everybody was just in the house.
Right. And that's true.
But this is my thing. So do you get mad at the cops for killing him? Or do you get mad at the black brother who poisoned him? He was already dead.
Right. You already dead. That's what
they claim they did it. You know,
right.
The police did it. But if he's already dead, it doesn't. You can't kill a person twice.
That's true. So in to that I would say
William O'Neill, right?
Farrakhan? Who was before him? Or no,
Elijah
Muhammad.
Elijah
Muhammad, right? Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They had him under video surveillance and audio surveillance.
I don't think he came from him.
I know, but for 7 years.
Okay.
Any phone call, in or out, any associates made in or out, they intercepted it.
Okay.
Not one time did they catch this. So how is it that you watch this man 24 hours a day for 7 years, him and his people?
He didn't do it though.
No, I'm not saying him, but I'm just saying you didn't intercept any phone calls, any code words, anything saying. You see what I'm saying? It's like that's the part that's like hard for me to swallow. You know what I'm saying? And then he gave the order that he shouldn't be touched. That he should, you know what I'm saying? He would not be touched. So it's a lot of evidence pointing both ways.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Pointing both ways. And maybe I'm just one of them guys who just don't want to believe. You know what I'm saying? That. But it's interesting, you know. I'm not gonna. It's interesting. I'll say that.
A lot of those things are interesting because, like, when you, like, only thing that resonated with me when I watched Judas and the Black Messiah was this is the same thing they did to you. This is the same thing they did to Bobby Seale. You know, this is the same thing they did to these brothers.
Right.
It just didn't go as planned.
That's true.
Because you know what I'm saying, like, Huey got killed after he got on crack. Bobby Seale got locked away in prison and killed. But it was a person that the FBI was working with, through all these, a black person that they're working with, trying to convince to do these things or pass along information. So if they did it here, they did it here. Like, it's just odd that all these FBI did it at the same time with all these different Black Panthers. But it was all done the same way. Like, I don't know, what's his name? The dude that, J. Edgar?
J. Who?
I don't know if he just wrote out a memorandum and they just all picked it up and like, okay, this is what we got to do.
Right, this is how it goes, right,
but,
officially.
But it was a lot of them that caused the downfall of the Black Panthers.
Well, I mean, okay, I can see that. But
So
it's
anytime
debatable, you know.
Anytime you want to make another black man fall, you use another
Use-
black man.
Right. I mean, that's any organization. Yeah, you change or infiltrate from within. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that.
But that's not every situation though.
No. It's definitely not
So
every
like
situation.
when it was Bin Laden or Hussein,
Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein,
Uh-huh. Well,
it wasn't an inside thing.
well, okay.
When they found Saddam,
Okay,
he was
okay.
in a hole. He wasn't the one that was in power at the time.
Hmm.
When he was in power, they couldn't touch that.
But
They blew up
remember,
his children on a regular basis.
all the time, every chance they got, they were blowing their ass up. But remember, they had the deck of cards,
Mm-hmm.
and they would cross you out by
Mhm.
your rank and
They were
stuff.
going through the
Right.
52.
I think they were getting information. You know what I'm saying? Like they may not have
Yeah,
said
yeah,
exactly where he
yeah,
at, but you know,
okay,
as
yeah.
you catch a jack or 10 or
Yeah.
9, you know, somebody who up but ain't really up,
Yeah.
apply the pressure. You get what you waterboard, what
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
whatever, and then they get the information.
Okay.
But I definitely think that for a coordinated attack like that, 2 stealth helicopters, one of them got stranded and blowed up and all this other stuff, it was some inside information. You know, it's always like that with everybody being taken down.
All right, here we go.
All right, come on, let's
All
talk.
right.
What we got, y'all?
Punching an 80 or 90 something old person walking down the street. CIA killed Malcolm. They used black pasty. William
used what?
O'Neill. They
Oh.
used the black pasty.
A black pasty? What
Yeah,
what
a white person is.
okay. I'm sorry. I thought you meant. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Pasty. Okay.
The family of Malcolm knows.
I don't.
Mr. Louis
Yeah.
Farrakhan was not big as Malcolm. At the time, he wasn't calling shots. Okay. Very good conversation. Change started right in the state you're sitting in right now, Alabama.
Facts.
Uh,
Facts. Talk to us. I'm just
King
saying.
is doing well, eating a lot. Okay.
And
I'm just saying the start. Right. The start. It did start down here. The change did start down here.
understand Martin Luther King was changing as well, y'all. Understand his last speech that was given. Well, okay, he was changing. Y'all better do your history.
No one is or was as prominent as Wallace Fard Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You're right.
Facts.
This is true.
Listen, all this stuff, man, like all this historical stuff, you know, we'll never know the answer to it. But you have to understand the bigger picture of what it shows. It's like when every prominent
Anybody
black
can be
person,
corrupted.
well, also that anybody can be corrupted, but also any prominent black person that stands up end up getting killed.
Mm.
That's the bigger picture of it.
That's
So
the bigger picture.
they're gonna quell anybody who thinking of standing up, because you see what happened to him, see what happened to him, see what happened to her, see what. So now you're like, okay, I ain't standing up because I don't want them to do this to me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Is that why our parents are stuck right now?
you know what I mean, properly, you know
They ain't got no real leader for real.
Well, no, not one set. You know, like I said, you know, like back in the day, UEP and all them. No, and it could be, you know, because they scared. The next one to step up is scared. But when you have,
Who put that in the rap song? Somebody said, I don't want to be a king because the last king had a dream and ended up dead.
I'm just saying, you know. So when you look at that, and then you think about that too. When you think about who killed Dr. King, how he died. Okay, the story of the nurse who gave her testimony. It said that the doctor smothered him in the hospital
He did.
after he got shot,
He did.
and because he wasn't dead
It
from
wasn't
that
a
shot.
doctor, but there was the
Oh,
police.
well, yeah, somebody came. That's right,
Police.
and smothered him. You see what I'm saying?
They
So
want us to get back on topic.
let's get back on topic. Yeah. Okay, bet. What was the topic?
Marriages. The
Marriages.
basis.
The base. Okay, so the thing the trait that for me that qualifies, you know, or that I'll be looking for, that I was looking for in my wife was communication. I like communication. I need clear and precise communication. I need to be able to talk to you, and I need you to be able to talk to me and tell me exactly what it is. Maybe that's the Virgo in me. You know what I'm saying? That black white side, either it is or it ain't. I need you to clearly.
I'm forgiving her too.
I need you to clearly say what it is that you know what I'm saying? I need you to be good with finances. We all know that normally, like in a household, male get the check, bring it home to the wife. You know what I'm saying? Even even if she working or whatever, like the woman will handle the bills, right? Not saying that men can't. That's not what we saying. But just traditionally, right? You know, the women will write out the bills, send them off, pay them electronically, whatever it might be. Okay, I look for somebody like that. Well, I was looking for somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, pretty, beauty. That's first, y'all. I mean, that's what's gonna attract you to someone across the room. someone who's over there like that female and the men see her, we got to be able, you know what I'm saying? We got to be attracted to her beauty first. Beauty first. So you have to look a certain way. And you know how they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Bullshit. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. If you, dudes, fellas, you know damn well if the girl ain't pretty. Okay? You know that. So don't be like, oh, bro, she just my flavor. No, she ugly. But I'm just saying, it's a universal standard. A universal standard. Every guy, and I ain't saying she got to be like a dime piece, Rihanna or somebody. I ain't saying none of that. But I'm just saying, you know if your girl is on the level. So I'm just, hey, it's the truth, right? These are some of the things that we look for, though. And I know I'm making it funny and jazzing it up by using certain verbiage and stuff, but I'm just saying it's the truth. That's what we look for first. Also, hygiene, cleanliness. Listen, we're not saying you got to be Mrs. Clean.
She said, say that this is your first marriage.
Yes, this is my first marriage and only marriage.
Virgos need help.
First marriage and only marriage, y'all. Listen, no. This, because this going to work out. This going to last forever, ever. Forever, ever.
That's right. Shelly, when you get a chance, go back and look at the beginning of this video. I answered your question about how can a Cancer keep a Capricorn.
That's right. That's right. Characteristic, another good characteristic is, are you a good homemaker? Now, we're not saying you got to be...
Susie.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be barefoot and pregnant, so get that out your mind. That's the 50s, 60s. We ain't saying that. But we just saying, do you have a peaceful home? You got a good vibe in your house? You know what I'm saying? Do it smell good when I walk in? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Are you a homemaker?
Hold on. Shelly, no man sees pretty and ugly. All men see pretty, and all men see ugly.
Yes.
Some men just accept ugly.
Right. And that's why I said when I say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, that's bullshit. Listen to me. Now, we can say, I think that statement applies more to where you rank it. Like, okay, I might say she is 6. Brad be like, no, I think she an 8. Or okay, even if you go backwards and say a 4. That would be beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but we both would agree that she's pretty. So that's what, you see what I'm saying? But we both would recognize that somebody is ugly. So that's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Virgos are the bomb, whether they men or women. Virgo, we do that. You know what I'm talking about? Whether it's men or women.
Attracted by what they see. Women are attracted by what they hear.
That's facts. But ladies, don't act like y'all reject the dude who y'all don't deem who y'all don't think is fine. So don't make it seem like y'all don't do that same thing too. Dude walk up on y'all.
It's Sunny Cake.
And y'all don't think he fine or whatever, then y'all gonna to the left. Y'all finna play him off so hard. Oh, my boyfriend back there.
I find girl Virgos are bosses be.
You know why?
Boss bees. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because with Virgos itself is black or white. You know what I'm saying? So even with women, they're gonna be black or white. And they tend, folks like, oh, you kind of bossy. That's because she just make decisions quick.
Oh my shit. Okay.
That's all good. Man.
Yes, what would you do different if you decided to get married again? Believe it or not, I wasn't a bad husband. Like I said, with the Cancer, that was like my real marriage. Like my first marriage was like a practice. We only lived together for like 6 to 8 months, and then the rest of the time we were just married on paper. But in the Cancer, that was like a real marriage. So I guess the only thing I would change is I'd give my woman more attention, especially now because I don't have any young kids that to nurture or need to pay attention to.
Right.
But at the time, I had like a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old or whatever month old she was at the time, and I had to pay her attention. Like I needed her to understand her dad was the most important man to her, and that he loves her no matter what. And so it wasn't like I was just like baby, and that's it. I was doing baby. I was working. I was going to school. I was trying to start music. Like I was doing a lot besides just trying to love a family. So at the age I'm at now, if I met a woman tomorrow and we got married 2-3 weeks from now, I have no reason not to be a good husband there. I don't have any needy children at this age. So
Right. You can give her all your time and energy.
Yep.
That's right.
You proud Virgos and true to my sign. Yep. Okay.
Virgo in the building.
Smash that like button. Exactly.
For real,
Please
smash
like
that button, y'all. Smash
the
the
best
button.
advice I can give as a married woman to be friends and honestly like your other half. You said that. You
Yep.
said that. Why do you need to bring something to the table besides just sitting down? Whoa. Why not?
Why you need to bring something to the table other than sitting down?
Yes.
Because sitting down ain't enough.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not.
That's not.
Yeah, that's not enough. Just sitting down ain't enough.
Like, if I build you a house and all you want to do is go sit at the table and eat,
right? Like
I gotta cook the food too. I gotta clean this motherfucker.
You want me to go catch the food, kill
Damn,
it,
catch it, clean
skin
it,
it,
kill
like-
it, and then cook it.
Right? You can't do nothing.
Damn.
Right.
And my ex's birthday, who was a Cancer, was July 17th. I don't know why I still know that. Stupid information that you can't forget, I guess. My great auntie used to say, husbands are like pancakes. The first couple don't count.
That's a good one.
Yes, Virgos are perfect.
Yes, we are.
IMO Virgos are focus.
Virgo in the building. I mean.
Wow. The first few are just,
like pancakes.
they don't count.
Damn. So do you just flip them? Talk? Let the skillet get hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I guess you eat 5 pancakes. I guess the first 2 like
Man.
not really nothing. It just dough. You know, you might mess up on the
They'll
first
kill
two.
them. Yeah.
Wow. The day after yours. Wow. Okay.
Oh snap.
Scorpios are too. They're perfect. I hope not. There's some men like to cook and clean and be nasty. I like that.
Cook, clean, and be nasty.
I can cook, clean, and be nasty.
Oh, absolutely. I cook really well. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't like cooking, but I know how to cook. I'm pretty damn good in the kitchen.
Man, me too.
I just don't
Me
like
too.
that shit.
I stopped when my kids got certain age.
I mean, yeah, I cook for them. You know what I'm saying? I only got one kid at the house right now, though. You know, he's 13. I'm trying to teach him how to cook. I don't want to cook all the stuff all the time.
That's what, like, when mine is 21 and 18, I'm cooking for y'all.
Like me and we was
I
playing video
cook
games.
sometimes. I cook
We playing
sometimes.
video games the other day. And I said, I'm hungry. He said, what you want to eat, Dad? I said, you finna cook it? He said, no. Only thing I know how to cook is grilled cheese. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Right.
I'll take that. Cappies are fresh.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh my God. What is that? Scorpio? The M. The M.
Yeah.
The M is Scorpio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure.
It's
Okay, that's the M with the X is Virgo.
okay. Was it had X on it?
No, it was just
Okay.
the M.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Scorpio. Yeah, I hate when they do that. I hate the fucking little signs, man. They don't ever look like they're supposed to look. Are perfect in bed, but they all need a lot of, oh my God, I can go on and on and on. LOL. Not cooking at first. You will have to wine and dine me. I'm clashing with Capricorn because I don't like to be treated like a child. I don't like to be controlled in certain areas. Well, Miss Pisces. Capricorns are typically controlling type people because they like everything to fall into their own little mold. And if you are taking away those molds, then you are potentially taking away that person being who they are. If you can't compromise by communicating, you can't come to a compromise, that probably won't work. Venus, Libra, nope. They say Cancer men are never been with one though. I get that. I know how to compromise. Okay, Jay, I was just giving you a piece of advice. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Give
it.
me a little advice.
I mean, you were married, so I'm pretty sure you know how to compromise. But you have to look at the fact that you're not married anymore.
True.
Well, I have smashed some molds.
I have smacked. I'm not exactly sure what that means.
She done broke some stereotypes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, that's always a good thing. Absolutely.
So what else you got to add to the marriage conversation?
I would say, with marriage, you definitely got to compromise, right? You have to compromise. It's one big compromise. That's all it is. I mean, it's a give and take. I would say
Oh, the
50,
Capricorn box.
I would say 50-50, but it's not 50-50.
It's never going to be 50.
It's never 50-50. I think the guys lose out more so than we win. But we don't mind. And I don't mean lose out like that, but y'all know what I'm saying. The favors in the women. And it should be, as it should be. We men, we don't, listen, y'all, we're really simple. We've been saying this for years, but women really don't believe it. We simple. We simple. Y'all can win.
Oh, that reminds me.
Okay.
I was watching a podcast today. And the clip, it was a short clip. It wasn't like a long clip. But the guy said, men aren't hard, we're real simple. We just want you to do two things. Listen and not lie to us. And he said, so if I meet a woman, I start liking her, and I ask her, have you ever been in the threesomes? They require you in more than one man.
Mm-hmm.
And she says no. He says, that's fine. Right? He says, but if 5-10 years down the line, we revisit the situation and it goes a little different, you lied to me. I'm leaving. He said, I just don't want you to lie to me.
Right. Just be honest. You ain't got to lie about
Like
it.
if that's what you did because you were 18, 19, 20, that was
Right.
just that phase you
It
went
just-
through, it's okay. Just don't tell me a lie.
Right. You ain't got to lie about
And
it.
the girl was like, how you know if she's lying or not? He's like, I don't. I'm taking, like when you give me your first answer, I'm taking
That's-
you as the truth.
Exactly. Right. But
But,
they
like,
could say, well,
but,
I didn't know what you did. I didn't.
he's like, but
You expect
if
me-
5-10 years down the line come out that you lied about something simple, I don't want to be there no more.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. But then they say the guy's wrong for that. Are you wrong? Fine.
Caps like money, gender roles in marriage. Capricorns are secret lovers.
Gender roles in marriage. That's easy. A lot of y'all get confused though. Women want to be men in a marriage. That shit don't work. Let a man be a man.
Dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, cuss. I'm a Sagittarius. We don't see eye to eye on anything.
Nothing? Damn.
Well, Blossom, dealing with the fact that you're dealing with a cuss of a Gemini, which means you're already dealing with two people to begin with. And then you got a Cancer, that's a third personality that you got to deal with. Like, you're probably not ever going to agree because Sagittarius like to control too. They like to be the head. Maybe not financially, maybe financially, but they like to be the head of the situation.
Right.
And two people
Right.
can't be the head of a situation.
Yeah, that's
A
true.
male Gemini already wants to dominate and be in control because that's their nature. So you take a grown man that's a Gemini that already wants to control with a Sag that wants to be outspoken and kind of at the head. It's not. It's you're always gonna bump heads. It's never gonna be a compromise in that situation.
Right. Right.
Virgo, you got a great bald head.
Hey, listen, y'all. It's really hot. I want to take this hat off, for real. But I hit my head, so I got a mark on my head right here, y'all, from where I hit my head at the wedding. Yeah, so I got my hat on, which y'all can see my little neck. You know what I'm talking about?
Some men lie a lot. But
That-
what if it was 3 women? Is that still a lie? No. If he asks you, Shelly, you're trying to make it different. If he asks you, have you ever been in a threesome, period? Whether it's 3 women or 3 guys. Fuck.
Oh, so if a woman is in a threesome with 2 dudes, is that a train? Did they just run a train on her? Or is that a threesome?
You know what? Somebody told me a threesome that when all parties are involved. And I thought about it, and I'm like, well, you get like a threesome with 2 girls and a guy, she might eat her, he might
Yeah,
have sex with both of them.
right.
Now you get a threesome with 2 dudes and a girl, one's gonna be in her face, one's gonna be in the back,
Right.
one might be in the front, one might be in the back, but that's about it.
Right.
All that other stuff, out the window.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
So
Ain't no other stuff.
I don't know if you want to call it a train or a threesome. It's 3 people participating
Right.
at a time.
Right.
How do you know this? How do I know what? About a threesome? Because I've ran trains. I've done threesomes, whatever you want to call it. I've done it. I mean, I've done everything but homosexual stuff. Haven't done any homosexual stuff.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Because you're beyond that, that's why. No, not 50-50. I think it slides back and forth. Would you stay if your wife cheated?
Would I stay if my wife cheated? My wife would never cheat. And I know, listen, y'all, I'm not stupid, but I just don't think my wife would cheat. I think my wife is the type of woman who would tell me first. And I know a lot of dudes say that, you might see videos or whatever, but I honestly, you know how you see the videos, but I honestly believe, you know what I'm saying, that
different.
Yeah. I guess that's the easiest way to say it, right? And I might be stupid, I might be naive, but that's just what I choose to believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would come and be like, hey, listen, you know, I don't know, but yeah, that's just what I choose to believe. I don't think my wife would cheat. I just don't.
I just want my peace. Sometimes just leave me to
Baby,
myself.
I love you.
Speaking about my lady, the cancer woman loves attention, by the way. So true. Lydia, too many variations to consider, I would think. Cancer and I have a love-hate relationship. I'm well, how are you? Gosh, I can't stand my Gemini ex-husband.
Why not? What your Gemini ex do to you? Let's put that out there. Let's see. What he do? Why you can't stand your husband? What Kevin Samuel always say? You picked him. You picked him.
Oh man. You need to go on a date after June 22nd, Lydia. How do you know this? I answer that. Nobody understands Gemini, not even a Gemini. Spoken like a true Gemini. Train. Some people don't care about the variation
It's a train.
what situation would permit infidelity. I love Pisces, Tanya. No, Gemini. Yeah, that's a Gemini sign.
Gemini sign.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
I don't. Yeah, that's a Gemini sign. Don't say that, Virgo.
Wait,
What would make you cheat in a marriage?
Don't say what? What would make me cheat in the marriage? Nothing. If my wife gave me a hall pass. I mean, like,
That's not cheating, dude.
exactly, and that was my whole point. Exactly, nothing. Listen, me and my wife been together a very long time, y'all. We've been through it all. We've been up, we've been down. You know what I'm saying? We've been down, and we've been up. Nothing to answer your question.
You
Nothing.
never know.
And
Aquarius cheat emotionally. Then start a question off right, Lydia. Cancer women love attention. I love when he's working. Shelley Long, yes, Cancer women love attention from their men, and y'all sensitive. I could be with a Cap, come home once a month and make the money, LOL. Wow. You couldn't be best friends and married and then flip and cheat. No.
no, I think that'll hurt somebody too bad. When you best friends with them and then you marry them and then you cheat on them,
You just destroyed them.
you destroyed them, y'all. For
You
real.
ruined them for everybody
Yes.
after you.
Every man after you, I agree with that wholeheartedly, bro.
Mhm.
You just ruined a good woman, for real. So yeah, yeah, y'all. That's man. Listen, marriage ain't easy, right? It's probably the most fun, best thing you can do, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But it ain't easy. It's not easy.
It has fun times.
And right, that's what I mean. And it's not equal. Now, I'm not saying the bad times outweigh the fun times. I'm just simply saying a lot of times it's neither bad nor good. It's just life. You know what I'm saying? It's just life. Don't let social media get you believing that your husband or your wife need to take you to Cancun every vacation or skiing or you know what I'm saying, on these cruises and shit. That ain't real life, y'all.
All right, Tanya said, I don't understand sex with multiple people when it takes time to fulfill all the needs of one person. I've always been accused of not calling enough. Tanya, are you in a relationship? So I haven't slept since last live, LOL.
She had to sleep last live?
Wow.
Damn.
Tanya, cheating is exactly that, cheat. Is love enough?
No. No. Love is not enough. And that's just my opinion. Because like he said before, somebody can love you but not like you. So is it enough then?
Arms of another person.
Exactly. So it's not enough. You got to have something else other than that.
And it won't have nothing to do with her. While he's
Nothing.
with another woman.
Absolutely.
And
Right.
they don't understand that.
Right. So no.
But then they say we only look at it from the standpoint that when women cheat, it's emotional. But I know some women that cheat and it's not emotional.
That's right. Now, and speaking to that point, listen, fellas, y'all got to understand that women be wanting D just like dudes be wanting P to keep it clean. So don't think that women, like you said, cheat just because of emotional reasons or just because a man did something to her. No, wrong. A woman would cheat just because. If you push her there.
Just
Now,
that she can spread her legs.
right. I mean, it's no different than the dude.
But they don't like that scenario. They like to think of women being so wholesome
Exactly.
that they only cheat when it's emotional.
Mhm.
Women cheat just like men cheat.
They only cheat because they man made them cheat, or because they man did no wrong. Women cheat because they want side D.
Listen,
It just is what it is.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. When I was married to cancer, no matter what I did, it did not justify her cheating on me. Now, if she would have came home one night and hit me with a slug, a Louisville Slugger bat, I probably would have deserved that. If she would have came home and tore up all my clothes, I might have deserved that. If she would have said, you know what, I hate you, you stupid son of a bitch, and I'm leaving, I probably would have deserved that. But when she came home and had another dude in the apartment that we were living in, and I wasn't there at the time, that wasn't justified. You don't get a person back like that.
You don't get a nigga back like that. For real.
You don't do that.
Hell no.
Those are games. Now you playing with another person's life. You're endangering another person's life in a situation that had nothing to do with them.
Right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I agree. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. It's crazy. Yes, last podcast we asked you a question. If a woman loses a one-on-one fight, is it the same effect as when a man loses a one-on-one fight in front of his woman? Now, let me ask you this. I'm going to flip it around. When a woman cheats and a man finds out, does it hit the same as a man cheating and the woman finds out? What y'all think? Do it hit the same? I don't think it hit the same. Actually, it might even hit harder. Women cheating and getting caught hits harder than a man cheating and getting caught. Why? Because y'all expect men to cheat. Y'all watch social media, y'all watch reality shows, and all this other crap.
It's going to be a hard one, sir.
Oh, yeah.
This right here is going to be a hard one to answer.
Okay.
Question. So my child's mother broke up with me, so I slept with another woman. We started to get closer lately, but she found condoms in my drawer. Well, we wasn't together. Why is she upset?
Because women view men as possessions, and they don't want nobody else with their possession. So she felt like even though y'all was on the break, you still was hers.
They just had a baby.
Oh, they had a baby together?
Yeah.
Oh, so why you got the rubbers in the drawer?
Because he slept with another woman.
Oh, well, shit, that's why she mad.
But they weren't together.
But they just had a baby.
She broke up with him before they had a baby.
Before they had it, but she was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
Oh, that's just emotions then. That's pregnancy emotions. That's emotions. That's all that is. That's emotions. If a woman leave her dude while she pregnant with his baby, she don't want him. Like, wow, that's crazy.
Respect goes a lot further than love. Sorry to hear that, Delta. Yes, she
That's
just
crazy,
had a
though.
child, but technically we wasn't together. Man, you didn't wait?
Right.
Sorry, Delta. Maybe she just didn't feel loved by you,
I mean,
She didn't feel loved by me. But that's still, okay, you have a choice.
Somebody said, "Ooh, I'm about to click the fuck off." Wait a minute.
You have a choice. Where you see that at? Okay.
Why? Don't click off.
You have a choice.
Don't click off. Stay on. What's wrong?
Your choice is when that guy walks up to you and says, "Hey, how you
Don't
doing?
speak for women again. Just saying.
Can I have your number?" You either say yes or no.
What's the other way you always say?
Or is it laugh in your face?
Yeah, that ain't. No.
If she says no, she's killing whatever possibilities y'all might have had. In that one word, she's killing whatever possibilities there might have been, good, bad, or indifferent. She says yes, she opens up to all kind of wonderful things, terrible things, whatever. Because I'm not going to just say, when she says yes, it's a great relationship. It might be terrible. It might be a fucked up relationship.
Right.
It might be a one that she regret for the rest of her life. But those are only two things she can say. So when a woman is faced with the scenario of being with you or not being with you, it's up to her. But when she says she don't want to be with you, whatever you do after that has nothing to do with her.
It's true.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're right. If a woman tell you she don't want to be with you, and you believe it, and you move on, she can't get mad at that. She can't get mad at that. Emotions or not, she can't get mad at that. You told that man you don't want him. You don't want to be with him. So he moved on. Ladies, y'all gotta understand something. Men move on quick.
Playing breakup always hurts the women. Stop playing then.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Simple as that. Because men move on quick. We get the message quick. We get the point. Quick.
Sometimes,
right.
Sometimes.
Those of us who do get it, right.
Yes.
So yeah, you tell a man you don't want him and he see that you mean it, oh, he gonna get that and he gonna move on. He gonna be like, all right, she don't want me. All right, she don't want me. Okay, cool. And then I can do about that. Move on. And then they get mad at that. Why? You were just with me last week and now you got a new girlfriend?
Whoa.
Yes.
Just because I was with you don't mean my life stopped.
Right. And then you got to tell them, well, you broke up with me. You broke up with me, now you mad because I got somebody else? Was I supposed to be at home crying?
No.
No. X to the next. Best way to get over your ex is to get under a new one. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I know they like Virgo tripping tonight.
I speak for myself. You started comparing the hurt differences for a woman or a man.
The hurt differences. Oh, okay.
That's what you did when you spoke about the woman, and she hates when men speak on women's point of views.
Oh, okay.
Cherie, please interject us with your womanly knowledge so that we know, so we won't be speaking out of craziness.
Right, exactly.
We'll be speaking out of what we know now because you would have taught us something.
Right, we do this to create dialogue. So this is a back
same issue I dealt with. That was a hard move, Delta, but I understand. Men move on fast for sure.
We do.
I'm not talking about your relationship, Delta. Men get hurt worse than women. Uh-oh.
Now that is a fact because
I ain't gonna touch that one.
I'm gonna touch that one over that one.
That's the one that just starts. Yeah.
That's the truth though because
heck yeah.
Y'all kind of Yeah.
Text is a mess. Everything is read a different way. True.
Mm-hmm.
She probably wanted him to fight for her relationship. Why y'all break up, Delta? There's also the emotional side. He probably still loved her, but still went and found somebody else for the physical aspect. True. You Virgo men know it all.
No, we don't. Trust me.
I want an emotional and spiritual connection. Cherie, what they say a lot, Virgo, women hurt just as bad.
I'm not saying y'all don't, but y'all make it seem like men don't hurt neither. It'll be
Look,
women.
Tanya said we hurt the most. We didn't say that. Tanya said men get hurt more. Shelly agreed and said, heck yeah. Do we believe it? I don't know. I know my hurt. I know the hurt that I felt from the things that women have done to me. Mm-hmm. I've never seen or felt that a woman felt the same hurt from me that one of these women have generated to me.
Okay.
I'll say that.
And I can understand that. I can understand that.
So I've always been the most hurt. What do you think about this? Because for some reason, my past 5 year, okay. What do you think about this? For some reason, my past 5 boyfriends over 12 years have been either Aquarius or Libra. I don't understand how this is happening. Suggestions, please. Where you meet them at?
Go fishing in a different pond.
Where are you meeting them at?
Right, because wherever you fishing, you ain't catching nothing.
So that's what you're attracted
catfish
to.
and crappie. You know what I'm talking about? So go to a different pond.
Yeah, that's
Fish
all you're.
somewhere different.
That's what you're putting out. That's what
Right.
they say, right? And then what young women like to say, you get what you put out.
Mm-hmm.
You're putting out Virgo and Leo, Libra vibes.
Right. That's right. So
Aquarius and Libra. I'm sorry.
Aquarius and Libra. So
Aquarius and Libra.
make sure
vibes.
you fish somewhere else in a different pond, so hopefully you can catch something different. And understand that what you've been catching all along is because that's the energy that you're putting out. So if you want something different, put out a different kind of energy. Dress differently if you need to. Go out in a different attitude, different mood, different mindset, just whatever it might be.
The woman's supposed to fight. Just asking. Maybe both fight. Because you're not a woman. You like Aquarius and Libra, and you will like Aries. Sunny Cake, look up your 7th house in Jupiter. That's
Okay.
That's one way to figure out what else you're attracted to. But yeah, you need to just change up where you meet men at.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently wherever you meet them at, it's a lot of Aquarius and Libras in the building.
Right. And because you attract a certain type, you look for a certain type. You have to
The
realize
type that
that
happens to be.
and switch that type up because that type that you are attracting or looking for is Aquarius and Libra.
And as soon as you change that, then you'll attract different.
Absolutely.
Why do cancers have 2 symbols this? I have no idea. Why cancers have 2 symbols? Cancer has the 6-9. What's the other symbol?
Are they saying the 6 and the 9? That's 2?
It's the yin and yang.
Right, if I say that's just the yin and the yang, they're just, like fitting together.
The crab. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
The
I
crab.
don't know. I don't know why the crab is there. I mean, cancer, that's what they relate y'all with. A physical, like y'all animal is
Yeah.
a crab. Just like, I think all zodiacs got an animal.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they got, every zodiac got an animal in the Chinese zodiac. So I think all zodiacs got an animal.
The year of the rat.
Believe it or not.
Oh yeah. Lao Shu.
What does 6-9 mean? 6-9 means the yin and the yang.
Yin and yang, right.
It means y'all complete each other.
Mm-hmm. Nobody did
One
that.
side is good and one side is bad.
Right,
Yeah.
it fits. Yeah, the yin and the yang. Yin yang twin. Yeah.
Cancers are boring to me, but I love them. Men are more physical when cheated on or hurt. Women are more emotional and want to reason and understand the rejection. Only Scorpios and another sign do.
Right.
My sign is a goat. So,
Man, I got nothing.
What Virgo? Ain't
MS.
Virgo a ram?
I thought it was, but
I mean, I'm saying, like, animal-wise, like the Taurus is the bull,
yeah.
or the Aries is the ram. That's what it is. Leo's the lion. Sag is a person. Libra is the scale. I don't know why they have 2 different. Everybody got 2 different signs, though. I don't know why.
Fox.
Fox?
Fox.
Okay. Yeah, everybody got animal.
Virgo,
Not
your
saying-
spirit animal is a fox. Fox may be small, but what they lack in physical form, they make up for tenfold in their mental agility.
Delta not saying you, but some men have a whatever attitude, so the women leaves hoping that it will make the man fight to keep her the relationship. Libra have scales of justice, yeah. Delta too much to explain, I'm a cusp of beauty. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were talking about Cancer. LOL, my bad.
They have their own conversation going on.
They do. She sounds like an insecure Cancer messing with a Capricorn. Sounds familiar. Oh boy.
I need everybody to go on Mr. Let's Talk on IG and respond to that last post that I made, y'all. Y'all check out that podcast on there. I want to get everybody opinion on that, man. It's a pretty good one. So y'all check me out on Mr. Let's Talk on IG.
Hey, y'all smash that like button too.
Kill it, y'all. Kill it. Is it? Wait, like button is normally down. So yeah, hit that like button down there, y'all. Y'all smash that, man. We appreciate that.
Libra's in the only sign that isn't an animal or person. You sure you want mine?
Is it Libra the only sign that's not an animal
Or a person?
or a person?
Man, they got the scales of justice, but they also got the woman of justice that holds the scale.
That's right.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
It says the Libra symbol is a gray wolf. Similar to the star sign, gray wolves are also very loyal creatures. Libras hate being alone and will always do things in pairs or groups, similar to their spirit animal. Represented by the
That
scales.
makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
All right, so Libra, you are a gray wolf. If you don't know your animal, Libra is a gray wolf, known for doing things in groups or pack. Don't like being alone. Prefer to be amongst the populace, as they say. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah.
Virgo is a woman. And a fox. I was born the year of the dragon, 88.
Yeah, the dragon.
I hear you, Delta. It's not easy.
88.
I hear you, Delta. Capricorn refuse to be weak all the time.
88.
What is January?
Like 30. 88.
January is a Capricorn, depending on what date it is, or an Aquarius. I said
Yeah, depending on the date. That's right. That's right.
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Yeah.
Aquarius, not an Aquarius. I don't know why I'm saying that shit. Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Aquarius. It sounds like I'll be saying Aquarius, but it's Aquarius. Does sex get boring in a marriage?
We talked about this before. Okay, so I would say this, y'all. Not to sound like a broken record, but sex doesn't get boring. It decreases, but it gets better. It decreases. The number of times may get smaller, but it gets better. So yeah, there you go.
When I was married, it never got bad. It did get less and less, but I guess that was on my part because, like I said, I was doing so many different things at one time. But when I was in the mood, she wasn't. I'd watch porn, and she'd get mad and say, "Why you always watching porn? Why you not?" Because porn satisfies that need for the second.
Right.
You want more than that right now, or you don't want to do it at all. I gotta get me.
Right. Absolutely. You got time for all that. Let me just get this out.
Also, a crocodile I've seen. Tanya knows just possibly the guys who hold a platform. Tossin, LOL, Delta, Roots, I'm a snake. Gemini's are snakes. Okay.
Okay.
It's the scales, not the woman holding the scales.
Yeah,
Okay.
scales of justice.
Okay.
Scales.
Oh my God, Tanya, we are
But,
match friendships.
but the animal's a gray fox, though. So yeah.
After you're married, sex is more quality versus quantity.
Absolutely.
I'm a
Absolutely.
rooster.
That's true. It's more quality versus quantity. Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If somebody put it on you, shit, you good. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to have it again the next day. You know what I'm talking about? They don't put it on you. You good.
Ah, man, just staying freaky will be all right. Yep. Check out the Roosters in Life Path 3. Unless you're tired.
Unless you're tired.
Unless you're tired, and you can't blow out the back the next day.
Nah, yeah, no, that day, I mean, you know, quickie. Oh.
My quickies turn to longies.
Even if the sky keep falling.
My daughter is an Aquarius and a rooster. Never tired. Never turned tired. Never tired.
Never tired. That's good. Infinite energy.
Yeah.
What I'm talking
Machines. That's what they make machines for.
You know, it'd be funny. It'd be funny how, you know, when we talk about that. Oh, I ain't tired. I don't get tired. I do this. I do that. All right, they back blowed out. What SpongeBob say? 30 minutes later. You know what I'm talking about? Got a back blown out. You know what I'm talking about? I don't do this. I don't get tired. I ain't right. What the hell you talking about? But hey, I'm just saying.
I like it better when you jump, Drake said.
Mm. Oh snap! Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Damn. Hey, now they writing paragraphs. That's what I'm talking
One
about.
thing I've noticed about myself, I can't stay home with my man for more than 3 days on that.
You can't.
Third day, I'm up and out. Need some space. Is marriage for someone like me?
If you can't stay
Peace out,
home for
Delta.
longer than 3 days, that's gonna be hard for you. For real, because when you married, you know, you married for life. So 3 days, you gotta go after 3 days. Yeah, that's.
If I can sit at the table, I won't get tired. Peace out, Delta. Hey, if you need any
Peace.
advice, hit me up. You got my number. What's up? What not?
If you can sit at the table, you won't get tired.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a quickie over the washer or on spin cycle. No, it's not. Venus Lee Shelley Long.
Oh, snap.
Peace. All right. Good night, Delta. Yeah. Dream. Hey. Hey, Dream. How you doing? Oh, just for update. I don't think I'm using Tinder anymore because I'm not getting I'm not getting the response that I wanted. I'm on Bumble, but they told me I gotta pay to see who liked me, and I'm not with that shit. So the Tinder date couldn't get you an Uber. Fucking niggas.
Wow.
Or white boys, or whatever that was. If you can't perform physically, perform orally. You need an emotional connection disc. I do. Tinder is horrible. Yes, it is, Sunny Cake. Yes, it is. Never been on a dating site ever. It's gotta be organic. Tinder is great to me. Okay. Don't get me to talking LOL. I used to hate it LOL. This you aren't emotional. Where y'all get that from? Oral is a good start, LOL. Laughing my ass
That's a
off.
good start. Or it's a good start. So it's a good finish.
Well, why do y'all think I'm not emotional? I have emotions, I have feelings. I'm not a robot.
Uh-oh.
I just don't got time for the BS. There's a lot of BS on Tinder. There's a lot of BS on all them sites. POF, Tinder, and I'm going in on all of them. Black, all that. Fuck that.
Fuck that. With all the shits.
I mean, I prefer to meet women in person.
Yeah. Nowadays, the way the thing's set up, everybody online. Everybody online.
When you get married, you gotta please your partner, your husband.
You do have to please your partner. You do, whether it's the man pleasing the woman or the woman pleasing the man. That's called duty. It's called duty.
It's called work.
Yes, D-U-T-Y. Duty. It's your duty to please that booty. Got the drink in my cup.
Who was that? Leon Phelps? It's my duty to please that booty. And there that was Leon Phelps.
Was it Leon? Or what? Did he say that booty thing? No.
He didn't
Shaq,
talk to booty.
Shaq.
Okay.
Shaq.
Okay.
Shaq, the one with Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he told the girl at the bar, which was
Yeah.
what's that girl?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, cause she been in
From
a
The
lot of
Wire.
stuff. Yeah, she been in
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, he was like, it's my duty to please that booty. Yeah.
Giving and receiving.
Oh
funny.
Oh man, they having their own conversation off in there. They getting busy.
But Shelly, why do you think I'm not emotional? You never
All
asked
yourself giving is receiving. Why you ain't gotta do that. Whoa, hold on now. You ain't- what? Yeah, they going off. They having their own good old conversation in the chat. But yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Who made the last? Oral is a good start. Yeah. Wow.
I have started and finished orally.
Wow.
And then he made his.
Then he made me his wife. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. I was reading what Venus said to you. You know, Cappy has deep emotions.
Man. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. You know. Oh, my problem. That's crazy, bro. For real. That's crazy. They done took this and took it all the way left with it. For real. They having a good time off in there. Hey, we appreciate y'all for real. We definitely appreciate y'all tuning in this week and keeping the conversation going. For real. That's awesome right there. That's awesome.
Well,
oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Bet. Y'all be sure to always hit that like button. Y'all always hit that like button for us.
share, like,
Subscribe.
comment, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Press that notification bell so you know we rocking.
Yep.
It's about that time, y'all.
Hey man.
We about to get up out of here.
That's right.
Y'all are free to continue y'all conversation
We
for
out of here like wet socks.
a couple more minutes, but
That's all we got for the topic for right now, though. If y'all got any questions for us, definitely feel free to drop them on in there, and we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll address them.
but I don't want you to want me for that only.
You know.
What you want a man to want you for, Shelly?
Right. Right. Don't get Hallmark on us in the Lifetime Movie Network.
What do you want a
Dang.
man to want you for, Shelly?
That's not real. You want him to want you for your intellect, huh? For your conversation.
Desire is the whole thing for me. Blows.
He would desire you.
Venus Libra, you don't have to do anything. That's my story.
It's your story. You sticking to it.
Wow.
That's all good. That's straight. I mean, but okay. So I want to know, in the perfect world of women, what would you want a man to want you for? If you could have it your way.
What would you want him to want you for, and what traits would you want him to have?
Right. What would you want a man
In a
to want you
perfect
for,
world.
and what traits would you want him to have?
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, absolutely. So y'all go ahead and drop your comments off. You know what I'm saying in the last few minutes.
Making me laugh. Okay.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
not a hard one.
Right.
It's not an over the hill request.
Not at all.
Mind reader.
Listen, all y'all wish y'all had that, a mind reader.
Sound
Yep.
like a Scorpio there.
Man.
But
Listen,
she's a Cancer.
any man that's a mind reader is gonna be a millionaire because, yeah.
I know what women want.
I was just about to say that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm good at all that too. Okay. Perfect world. I got you, Shelly. I got you. A mind reader. Perfect world. Okay. Life path 3 are good at that too. I am a life path 3, so I might be a little mind reader.
All right. Absolutely.
I pick up on context clues. They don't always got to be verbs and then.
Nouns, verbs, and
Yeah,
adjectives.
nouns, verbs, Vision.
Oh man. So let me ask y'all a question. real quick.
Reciprocating
Okay,
my
go ahead.
love. Go ahead.
No, that's good. That's cool.
We are the
Question.
MF stars. Connection, intelligence, wise, and then true desire.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I made a post and me and Diz talked about it the other day. Actually, he was on my podcast where he's a host of it also. We were talking about size versus security, right? There was a young lady, well, excuse me, not a young lady, but a grown woman who left a comment today.
What's that?
Who's a police officer, a Birmingham police officer.
About that topic?
Yes, about the size of security. It was a Birmingham.
Is it about the size of security, or is it about the statement about?
No, it's about the size of security.
Okay,
yeah.
let me hear.
And she said, hey, listen, I'm a Birmingham police officer. I'm a woman, but if I had a husband, because she's not married, if I had a husband, I would prefer my husband to go handle that.
That's what I'm talking about.
And yeah. And I was
said that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I said, because
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's how
about
women think.
That situation. About
yeah.
Whether or not he should get up or she should get up, because she's more apt and applicable with the gun.
Yeah, and here it is, 2 days later, however many days later, a Birmingham police officer, female police officer, said it. She would prefer her man to go handle the situation if she was her, if she had a husband.
He an accountant. He an accountant type dude. He wanted to get his ass out of bed, halfway shoot, while she go run in the panic room.
I mean, if it ain't no kids involved, then yeah, they both can go because she's the shooter. But if it's kids involved, let the shooter go protect the kids. But here it is. She said it. She said it on there. I would prefer my man to go handle it. And that's exactly what I was saying. Not saying that they're not capable. They are very capable. Especially a female police officer who can shoot.
Yeah.
Who can shoot. But in that moment, her instinct is telling her, let her man go do it. And the man instinct should be, I want to go do it.
Should be.
Let me go protect my family. Let me go.
Let me be that.
Like somebody had left the comment, sacrificial lamb in that situation. So be it. If that's what happened, we pray that it don't happen. But I got to go out here and face this threat. I don't want my woman facing this threat. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. God, right. I mean, we pray that don't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Be 1 instead of 6 coming through the door.
Facts, right? Because we don't want for somebody to put us down and then go get our wife and our kids.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
We won't know.
Right. And we definitely won't know.
We won't know how that
But I'm just
story
saying, we go face them because we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we go face the threat. And hopefully we got more than one gun in the house. If she's the shooter, that's fine. Have your service weapon or whatever, but I got another gun over here.
I guess that do make sense, because theoretically we are supposed to protect. So even the nerdiest of us would still do the extreme in that situation.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. As you should, though. And that's what I was saying when we was talking about it, right? Check me out at alabama'sfinest.net. Go on there and you'll see my podcast, alabama'sfinest.net. And like I said, I'm the host. This is a host. And when Ace come through, he's on there as well as Chief, too. Shout out to Chief. So absolutely check us out on there.
His ego has to be strong enough, though. It
does. Now, men have to understand when you have somebody who's more equipped, a female that's more equipped than you at a physical situation.
Yeah. And
it's hard for men to accept, but we have to accept that.
Shut it on, said just let him sleep. Yeah, right.
Right. While this dude is kicking on your door or something, you know what I'm saying?
Breaking glass, coming up in that joint.
Yeah, you just gonna let him sleep. Right.
Get your ass up, nigga.
Right. Go see what's going on. Right. If y'all might even send it, go.
Women just like men doing manly things.
Absolutely.
ups their respect by 100 points.
Absolutely. And we like doing those manly things for y'all. Absolutely.
I would never trust police ever.
All right, I feel you on that.
I agree.
I feel you on that, though.
Do police women really want a man? Yeah.
Yeah, they still women, right? They still women.
All women still
you know what?
If they're heterosexual.
I said this statement, right, and I was corrected. I was talking about the post I made. I told my wife about it, and she said something. She said, "Not every woman want to be married."
True.
But that don't mean they don't want a man.
True.
I said, "Damn, that's true," because I put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn, that's true."
Yeah.
That's true, because I told her, I said, I wonder why every woman don't want to be married. Does she feel fulfilled? You know what I'm saying? Like, as a woman. But then she told me, like,
no, they want a man.
Right,
around.
They want a man, but you don't necessarily have to be married.
Yeah, they just don't
married is a man construct. And I said, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so this is my wife. She was breaking it down to me, and I was like, oh, damn,
that's
she's so right.
It is. It's like a contract.
Right, exactly. And that was man-made, though. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
Remember back in the day, especially as black folks, as African, we just jumped the broom. And that was good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. So marriage nowadays is a man-made construct. And it's like, when my wife was telling me about that and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, she breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Until she
Venus,
said
you
it.
don't need to be on the police force.
Oh hell no. Venus be the shot the shit out somebody. Don't
If he
shoot
can't
nobody.
shoot a gun, if he can't shoot a gun, he's still gonna get up with a butcher knife and
He
try to
gonna
protect
get
y'all.
okay. Put it like this, right? A dude who can shoot a gun, right? But you a police officer, you still probably shoot better than him. You're a trained person with a gun. You trained for this. He didn't. He's just a man who go to the range every now and again. He's decent with it, but you trained.
Shooting non-live objects.
Right, that's not moving, stationary. He's decent with a gun. He can hold it, but you trained for this. You got a bulletproof vest at home. I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about? You go protect them kids. That's the most valuable thing in this house. Go protect them kids. I'm going to face the threat. I hope I be back, baby. Please, I'm coming back to you.
I would be like, step back, let me handle this. I don't need your BA
And if
telling
he's
me to do my job.
and if he let you do that, there's something wrong with him. If he let you do that, because what if you get shot down and now you down and now the best shooter in the house is gone? No,
The kids is gone
and them
too.
kids is gone too. And that man know that. That's why if you tell him to back down, he gonna tell you, hell no, I'm going. I'm going. You go protect them kids.
They protect who they want to. Shelly is hilarious. All women need a man, and if they don't, it just means they haven't met a man, period. Half
Ooh.
of the people they know
I ain't
need
say
to
that
be in
'cause-
jail.
Whoever said that one, they gonna come for you, bruh. I'm assuming that's a bruh.
That's a girl.
That's a girl who said that?
Awesome.
Wow. Okay. I ain't gonna say that because I don't want them coming for me.
Stay away from guns, man.
I don't want them coming for me.
True.
So I'm gonna leave that one alone because I know women are very capable.
All women
Very.
need a man, and if they don't, it just means that they haven't met a man, period. Met a real man, yeah.
That. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what though? That's true.
Yeah.
Because I believe all women need a man, and I believe all men need a woman.
Yeah.
I believe that absolutely. That's our purpose. That is our purpose here. If you're not doing that to get with the opposite sex and reproduce and progress in life, you ain't doing what your purpose is. And I ain't talking. Listen, y'all, I ain't talking about your job and spirituality and all that. Look bigger than that. What's the purpose of humans? Procreate. Procreate. I'm sorry, y'all. It just is what it is. Men and women to get together and make more babies. That's our purpose. That's our purpose, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to call that a wrap. It's been real talking with y'all.
Absolutely.
It's always a pleasure. Love y'all. Love to hear y'all insight on different topics. Sorry we got off on a wild tangent for a little while, but we came back to it.
Absolutely.
With that being said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional World.
I'm your boy Sad, Mr. Let's Talk on IG.
Peace.
We out. Mm.